I've been trying to eat healthier as well. I actually became a vegetarian a few months ago, so I don't eat meat anymore. Well, I mean, like I eat like chickens and cows, but only when they're comatose and brain dead, so that still count as vegetables. I was at the grocery store the other day and I bought some seedless oranges, but they turned out not to be seedless because they had seeds in them. And I was like, oh my god, this is just like that scene in Jurassic Park where they find the hatched dinosaur eggs because the dinosaurs had found a way to breed even though they were all genetically engineered as females. Copeland was right. Life will find a way. But then my oranges started opening doors and attacking people and eating them, so I had to shoot them. Well, guys, let's just recognize Jurassic Park for a minute for being the first movie that was progressive enough to feature female-to-male transgender dinosaurs. There you go, Jurassic Park. I gave up meat, I gave up sex. I don't have sex anymore, I'm celibate. Because I had a recent romantic encounter with a celebrity. And this celebrity is also a black man. So what am I supposed to do? Go back to having sex with ordinary, unfamous white people? No! People ask me what type of guy I go for when I'm not being fake celibate, and you know, I just like the usual tall, dark, half black, half Latino, secular, Jewish, British guys who wear glasses and are a little gay. So, if that's anyone here, just see me after this show. Groucho Marx once said that he would never belong to any club that would have someone like him as a member. And I apply a similar principle to dating, because I would never date anyone who would want me as a girlfriend. Anytime someone finds me appealing, I'm like, you know that I own like 2 Star Wars lunch pails, and that I lived a cat one time because someone dared me to for $5 Monopoly dollars. Like my porn star name, like when you put the name of your pet with the name of the street you grew up on, is Mangy Beast Route 322. I'm no good at talking dirty because I say things like, oh, you're making me so soggy. Basically, if you like me, you're the worst. Whenever a woman has sex with a man, a hormone is released in her brain called oxytocin, which makes her become emotionally attached to that man. What the fuck is that shit? It's like my brain is trying to roofie me. I'm like, I don't like that guy. And my brain's like, well, you had sex with him, so yeah, you do. And I'm like, yeah, but he doesn't even have an iPhone. My brain is like, doesn't matter. You're in love with him. Well, fuck you, brain. You're not the boss of me. The CPU chip in my head is the boss of me. Have you guys ever seen the movie The Human Centipede? Has anyone seen this? But you know about it, right? I finally saw The Human Centipede in reverse, and guys, that doctor is a hero. He performs a very complex conjoined twin separation surgery, and they all live. It's amazing. 5 stars on Netflix. I've watched some other movies in reverse. For example, Jurassic Park, like I was talking about, that movie in reverse is an origin story about when dinosaurs ruled the earth, and then they got a little sick, and then they puked up some men, and that's how people were created. The Little Mermaid in reverse is the story of a human princess who comes in contact with a radioactive spill and mutates into a fish monster. Benjamin Button in reverse is a very boring story about a very boring man who lives a very boring life. I was doing some online dating recently. And some dating websites will tell you how much you match with someone. And I recently met someone who I'm a 98% match with. It's great, we get along really well. He's really, really sweet. The only trouble is he's not very good looking because he's like really hairy and he's a lot shorter than I am. And he's a chimpanzee.